When African grey parrots were first named by Linnaeus in 1758, he accidentally labeled them as hailing from Guinea. In fact, these birds range in West Africa, with Ghana being the appropriate type locality. Most parrots were once grouped in the grey parrot genus, but nearly all species have since been reclassified.
African grey parrots are capable of mimicking human speech. In some cases, they can learn over 1,000 words. In some cultures, the African grey parrot is viewed as the gift of human language from the gods, suggesting humans are instead mimicking the birds.
Not all bird brains are the same. African greys have a walnut-sized brain that gives them the capacity to learn human speech, and enough skills that their intelligence matches a human child. Perhaps unsurprisingly, their brain structure is entirely different from that of a songbird.
The same can be said for the syrinx structure in songbirds and African greys. Grey parrots only produce one sound at a time, while most songbirds can produce more than one. Greys have control of cartilage and membranes in their throat, which helps them produce sounds humans require lips to make.
African grey parrots are considered some of the most intelligent birds alive today. They have the capacity to name things, identify their attributes, such as color, count, categorize, and more. The ability to count in the wild could mean they could identify a larger amount of food when different options are available.
In comparative observations of African greys learning human speech, birds that interacted with a human tutor were able to learn more effectively as opposed to learning from a video or voice recording alone. It's thought the presence of a tutor may help with attention and motivation.
A parrot named Alex learned how to say no when he requested a specific item and was offered the incorrect item. Alex's trainers were often met with a no response and a repeat of the request for the correct item.
Alex even came up with new words. One example of these made-up words was Banerry. Alex's trainers believed Banerry to be a portmanteau of the words banana and cherry, which Alex used to label an apple, an item he didn't otherwise have a word for. The apple is colored like a cherry, but somewhat similar in texture and possibly taste to a banana.
Some other, perhaps infamous greys, are a group of potty-mouthed parrots housed at Lincolnshire Wildlife Park. Their incessant use of cursing had them pulled from public display for months. When they were finally returned, a sign accompanied them to warn of their foul language. The wildlife park is hoping to introduce the baddies to a G-rated larger group, but this could backfire horribly.
The foul-mouthed parrots don't only use explicits to communicate. They have also learned sounds like the beeping of a reversing truck, or the ding of a microwave, which some folks might find more offensive than swearing.
You've also probably heard that African grey parrots aren't entirely grey, and they're also known as Congo grey parrots. But if you weren't aware of these facts, you can learn all about them and more in our full African grey parrot episode. There's a card on screen you can click right now. Go ahead, click it. There's lots to learn. And thanks for watching Animal Fact Files.